Welcome back to Don't Starve. This is Rantry, and it's autumn. We're gonna get our booties to Shipwrecked in this episode, hopefully. Sure, we'll take our business. We'll take our business elsewhere, summer base. You can have all that stuff. I'll take these things, but not on my body. Do I need... Yeah, I don't think I need really any of this stuff. I'll take some of the pig skin. We can combine those things. I may want to... I'm low on some rocks. We'll take half the gold. We'll take half of this flint, and we'll stick that flint there. Boards. Why do I need boards here? I don't. That's what I was going to take to Shipwrecked, I believe. Got plenty of everything else. We can... Oh, rain. All that seems okay to leave here. I guess I'll carry this chilled amulet back with me, just for fun. Alright, nothing else I need to take in the meantime, in between time. Nope. Alright. Let's head back to our autumn base. And then we will run our fire farm, stock up on lovely frogs. We'll stock up on, what do you call it? You call it jerky. We'll stock up on jerky. With our fire farm, we'll probably pick all these things. We'll have to refertilize some of this stuff. Oh, do we have to refertilize all of this that withered, or will it should grow? It's been so long. It's been too long. It's still relatively warm out and about. Oh, my computer's thinking about something. All right. So, rock, gold, flint. You can stay in there. My pig skin can go in here. I don't have a whole lot of hound's teeth. I took most of those down yonder. Just eat up those bacon and eggs. We'll set our moggles on the floor real quick. And okay, some of these, I've got more things that can go away. Jerky goes in the fridge, of course. Monster meat is gonna get cooked and turned into eggs. Eggs with an A. I'll wait a day to see if these things grow back, or maybe two. What was I gonna do? Cook up a little monster meat. Just need a little bit of fuel. Oh, I need to check on my wood situation as well. I'm gonna cook up this monster meat. I guess we'll drop off the gourds knot to the Pig King on our way up to the wood harvesting area. We'll give at least half of these ish to the bird. Yeah, I'll go check on my wood. Actually, I should get my fire farm going before then, so that my jerky can start. Oh, dang it! Give me a break. Give me a break. I'm gonna relog to get that lantern back to permanent. Alright, I've relogged, of course. Stick our meat in there with our eggs. The rest of the stuff I can kind of keep on me. Take this rot. Actually, I'll just leave it in there. Whatever. I'm gonna need some more chests soon-ish. Alright, logs. Got a lot of pine cones. Yeah, not a whole lot of logs, so... Need to go check on that. I don't want to go through the wormhole here to get up to the tree extravaganza, Costanza, I don't know. But I do, because it may very well be, the trees may be too tall and then I would be trapped. We'll turn on 3 of them since it's raining. Let's not stand in the middle. Light it up. We'll burn out this torch and we'll make another one. Set that down on the ground. Alright, we'll let this run for a while. I do want to get 20 jerky up and enough to make a ham bat just in case good old Bearger decides to show up. All we really need to deal with him is some weapons and armor. And while I'm going to gather my rosebuds while I may... Oh yeah, go ahead, frog. Jump in there. Yep, there he goes. I was going to hit the frog and then all his buddies would come after me. And I was going to lead them into the fire, but, you know, he just jumped in there willingly anyways. So this should put it out. Yep, there we go. Let's get our lantern up. And the pig should go back into his house and not just start eating all the spoils of my fruits of my labor. The spoils of my fruits of my labor. I was mixing and matching my phraseology there. Alright, so we certainly have 20 meat, if not more. Yeah. So that'll be enough. So basically when this meat I have in my hot little hands turns into jerky, we will be off to Shipwrecked. So many things to do kind of before that can happen. Did I get everything? Yes, I did. Man, I really wish I would have gotten a deer clops to get that umbrella. But, you know, can't always get what you want. Luckily, my base is nice and lit up. So we will, I'll hang up this jerky and put away the rest of my spoils of war. And then we will be off to the woodlands to stomp it with the old bell. Alright, so I was getting ready to make myself another umbrella, and I realized that unless I'm sadly mistaken, yeah, I don't have any silk. I have this one piece of silk to denote this chest, but the rest of it I took down. Oh, I said I don't have very many hound's teeth. I got a lot of hound's teeth in here. But I guess I took all of my silk out to the summer base. I made a little bit of bacon and eggs just so I'd have something to eat, something to munch on. But that means another trip back to the summer base to pick up who knows how much silk. Why I took all of the silk with me, I don't know. I was probably in a panic, worrying about making a summer vest. Not summer vest, a, what do you call them? Floral shirt. Alright, still tier 2 over there. And in my haste to make the floral shirt, I just grabbed the whole stack of silk and left it down here. Sanity is not awesome, but I can certainly put on the... yeah, we'll just take that whole stack. And let's just let's see what... Okay, 32. Don't really care about that one. 48. Meh. 88. Alright, we'll take that. 92% log suit and 84%. We'll leave the 84% one down here. I'm going to make a ham bat to deal with old Bearger, but I just wanted to make sure that I was at least somewhat armored in case he decides to show up. Which I would be just fine with because literally 144 days we've had one giant. And that was the stupidest giant, of course. Moose Goose. Alright, yep, everything's back. I'm not going to have to refertilize. I just need to wait for them to regrow. But I can now drop off my silk, but not before making another umbrella, just because it might be a good thing to have on me. And it was, you know, raining earlier. So let's go do the wood. And we'll take our old bell. Oh, here's a little bit of silk. Oh, I should take the old bell, not the new old bell. We'll get our silk out of there. You don't belong in there, and you certainly don't belong in there. I'm gonna need to make more chests. Maybe not immediately. All right, anything else belong down here? I'll go ahead and make... Yeah, I'll go ahead and make a ham bat. Just to, let's see, I only need 2 of those, I think. Or is it 2 meat? I always forget if it's 2 meat or 2 pig skin. It is 2 of... it's 1 pig skin. So we'll stick you back in there. Grab a couple of meat. Make a ham bat. All right. All right. Now we'll head off to the woodlands. Oh, I have an umbrella right here, but it's trash. Should I trash my dark sword? It's 13%. I could use it to whack a couple things. But it is autumn, and that's definitely a time to get some things done. I may just pick some flowers along the way to help my sanity. And we're gonna go drop off this trinket at Yon Pig King. Take this. Thanks, bud. Only 4 gold for that. I thought it was 8 for some reason. Eat that seed. Pick that flower, Wilson. All right, now we've got the long trek up into parts north, the northern reaches of our home world here. Very excited to get to Shipwrecked. I'm gonna pick flowers I see because my sanity's it's not low certainly, but I like to have full things when I can, and I don't need flowers for anything right now. I'm pretty well done making my berry bush, twig, and grass farms, and I don't particularly think I'll be needing too many more of those to create a stockpile. Eventually, we do have some spiders over there that I'm sure if I go... Oh, we have spiders all over the place here. I'm sure if I go and mess with them, they will spider queen out on me. Is that... Yeah, okay, there's a tree there. A totally normal tree. I will run out of living logs for... And speaking of the devil... Hey, buddy. I may kill this guy after I do the tree stomp. I mean, hopefully the trees are good and a good size for me. Wait, did I not even? Oh crap! I skipped a step. I put all my pine cones through here, but I did not burn them. So we will make a torch. Set that on fire. It'll burn. Oops. That guy will put it out. We'll just set the... Oh, I already had a torch set in here. But now we should be able to relog and have illustrious, lovely... Did I leave lanterns up here? I'm half tempted to leave this lantern here. Oh, I got hounds, but I'm gonna relog real quick so that my trees start growing. Alright, so relogged, burnt my trees. They should say sapling. Yep, alright, they're growing. I'll have to come back on day like 147 or something. But let's go over here and see if we can't get this this hound wave to aggro onto this tree guard. I don't know if they will aggro onto each other. They'll certainly aggro onto some spiders, but... Alright, here come the hounds. And I actually don't know where the old tree guard went to. Okay, good. My hound wave looks to be back to normal. Because I was only getting 1 hound per wave. Alright, they've aggroed onto some spiders. That's to be expected. I'm scared that these are fire hounds. Fire hunds. And some of them are, and I don't particularly want to burn down the entire forest. And let's go ahead and get some armor on. I'll try and sync some of them up. Well, didn't work. But there's always that one straggler, and I think I need to get better at switching to my. I think this would be easier to do if I had my coffee. Will you aggro onto the tree hard? Oh right, they're some of them are firehounds. I don't want to burn down the whole stinking forest. All right, get that dark sword, and yeah, that's what I didn't want to happen. Luckily, none of my crop up here should be much in danger, but I will need to keep an eye out for that. I guess I'll pick up some pine cones while I may, just to have a bigger stockpile of them for next time. But tree guard and fire seem to take care of most of that stuff. Let's drop off these petals. I actually do want some of this ash before it blows away, because I might make some healing salves. Yeah. Alright, tree guard's just chilling. I'm half tempted to kill him so that I can get some living logs, but it's not really that important. I will take the monster meat. Alright, so it's going to take us a couple days. I'm glad I saw that backpack, because I almost just totally walked off without it. It is going to take us a couple days. I'll just leave this old bell up here. Oh no, the moles will eat it. I believe that the moles will eat it. But it's going to take us a couple of days. I think it takes too many days. We may not get that log harvest. The reason I want the log harvest before I go to Shipwrecked is so that I can get a lot of boards. Because I will need to be making and remaking lots of different... Oh, I could have jumped through the wormhole, but now I'm almost halfway home. I want to be able to build... Excuse me, boats. Once I get Shipwrecked, I want to have plenty of boards to build boats. At least a stack, maybe two. Oh, sorry, I got the hiccups. All right, so let's see. It's gonna take a few days on those trees, but it's also gonna take a few days on our meat. What do I need? You know what? I'm gonna need reeds for next summer, so let's just go ahead and grab those while we're here. And I think I'm gonna need 12. And we may come across a tentacle spike or something. Not that I need it. I got the ham bat. But trying to keep myself busy. You know, summer obviously you can't stay out of your base that long, or stay out of shelter, some sort of shelter, for too long, or you will get thoroughly fried like I did. I do have my meat effigy as my insurance policy, so I don't need to worry about dying right now. And I've got plenty of beard here. That's really one of my favorite things. I'm not gonna pick that one. Yes, I am. Fortune. Nope. Didn't see that second one. Oh man, there's a lot of tentacle spikes there. I feel like I kind of know how to kite the old tentacle spike, but they're somewhat difficult, and I'd feel much better doing it if I had some coffee. So I'm not gonna mess with it right now. Man, I'm out here, and reeds abound. It is almost evening though. Can I get 12 more before it gets too hairy out here in the swamp? Yeah, I mean, I don't want to play, you know, you want to draw that fine line between playing cautiously like I just did, and being over frightened of, you know, where you won't do anything that involves any risk whatsoever. And I think that I might sometimes lean a little bit too far toward the cautious direction. But then I also do stupid things and die horribly. So take that for whatever it's worth. But yeah, just trying to, I'm gonna pick a green shroom or two, because my sanity could surely use it. And I may actually even put on the old Tam O'Shanter while I'm there. All right, 22. Pick this one. We'll pick this one and a green shroom, and we'll call it a day, or an evening, as it were. And we can cook these up and get a little bit of sanity back once we get back home. Might as well grab them when I see them. Merms, no thank you. Tentacle spikes, no thank you. Green shrooms, yes thank you. Alright, that's plenty of love from the swamp for this evening. So head back home, and what else do I need to do? I'm going too low, that's alright. What else do I need to do? Well, I need to hammer down, I need to hammer down Polly's house, because apparently the flotsam just does not want to appear for me. Hammer down Polly's house, or shipwreck, or whatever it actually is. Oh yeah, frog. Oh, now I got frogs after me. Now, if I hit one frog, or I get one frog after me, I'll get 1,000,000 frogs after me. So I actually don't want to tempt their ire any more than I have to. All right, what else can go away here? We've got some hound's teeth. We got some... Nothing to go in there. We got some ashes, which can go in here. I should just make up... I should just go... Oh, here's my 15 gunpowder. Oh, man. Whatever. Let's see. Reeds. Is my grass chest getting full? Not even remotely. We need to pick our grass. Just check in. Don't need logs on me right now. Actually, let's be a good boy. Pre-make that just because it can save you in a pinch. Yeah. All right. We'll go over to El Frigo, and honestly, I'm gonna set this up here. Actually, this is like a tools. This will be like utility items. I should set my fishing pole next to it as well. Not that. That's a hat. It goes in the hat stack, Wilson. Jeez, Wilson. He's just a mess. 7 monster meat. We can put that in there. We can feed the rest of this to the bird, which I'll do in the morning. But we do need to... I'll cook it up anyways. Because we need to cook up our... green caps anyways. And we get a little bit of sanity back from that. And whatever we don't use, we can use as a... yeah, it will take a little bit of my health away. 166. Wilson's is oh, I thought it was 180. Might be 200, but that's high enough for now. Put the regular monster meat in there. We'll feed this to the bird. Just to get the eggy goodness. And yeah, we'll go ahead and make up a few bacon and eggs. And let those be cooking. Oh, yep, you go back in there. All right, now the dark sword is 4%. I think I am going to go ahead and throw it in the old trash pile. All right, now the question becomes what to do. Have my products regrown? Not really. Not enough to be of any use. Let's go hammer down Polly's house. I kind of want to do that all in one fell swoop, though. Hammer down the house, build the Seaworthy. I think I'm going to just build it up here. I may actually. Let's just go do it. The thing with the Seaworthy is you can't really redo it once you've made it, because if you hammer it down, actually I don't know. You may end up getting the sextant or whatever it is back. Let's see. Let's hammer down. Oh, I can't hammer down these little pieces next to it. All right, bye-bye, Wally. All right. Get a couple of other nice items, but this Seaworthy is really what I kept calling it the... Now, see, I kept calling this the sextant because I thought the Seaworthy was actually... the boat, the thing that you craft from it. But we may as well go ahead and get our ability to get to Shipwrecked underway. So I'm going to carve out a little area for it. But first, I will probably go ahead and just make the darn thing. Is it under magic? 4 living logs and 4 nightmare fuel. That... Okay, okay. We're gonna go... We going to go on a mission to kill that, Alright, I need another gem. Let's take... Okay, it's time for the poop to get out of there. The gems can go in. The gold can go down here. And the feces can go here. Sounds good. Sounds good. Old Bell, you can go back into the macabre chest. Yeah, we need living logs. Let's go kill the tree guard that's up here. We still got a perfectly functional ham bat. It's not at full power, but it's just a tree guard. Should not pose too many problems. Honestly, I'd like to be able to fight it during the night if I need to, so I'm gonna grab my moggles, which I guess I should use more, but I typically kind of mentally at least reserve moggles for the caves and the it's always, if it's not one thing, it's another. I just realized I was hungry and I had bacon and eggs on the crock pots. So let's snatch those up. Oh, jerky's ready. So it looks like am I gonna wait for that wood to become mature, or am I just gonna go ahead and jump to Shipwrecked? Fortune does favor the bold, but the Boy Scouts say always be prepared, so I'm not quite sure. I am gonna eat a bacon and eggs right now. And I always, 2 thoughts ago, I was saying I leave the moggles for the ruins and caves because they're always dark, and they're just very handy to have down there. I got, you know, a bit of stuff in my inventory that I don't really need on me right now. Not great inventory management, but I don't really care because all I'm doing is going to get some living logs. The thing that will make this maybe partially an issue is trying to fight him in the midst of all these stupid spiders. Yeah, okay, so that's probably a queenie. He's more up here though, I believe. I could just chop down the totally normal tree over there, but I kind of like the totally normal trees, and I wanna save one. I believe that's, well, it's probably not the last one on this world, but it might be. All right, let's just go ahead and be prepared. I don't need the moggles quite yet. Okay, I can get 4 in. 3, 4, run. 1, 2. Oh wow, he was almost dead. Those hounds and that fire must have killed him. All right, I got plenty of meat. Well, that was a rather anticlimactic battle there. But we'll just check on our trees. I know it's only been like 1 day. I always forget where they are. They're over further this way. Oh! I'm gonna chop them down. They'll give me good wood anyways. So we'll go. I neglected to bring the old bell, but I should build a chest up there so that I can leave my old bell up there, and but not have to worry about the moles taking it and summoning the Bigfoot all on their own. But all right, so we'll go back. How long is this episode? We'll go back. We'll make the Seaworthy. We'll go up. We'll stomp our logs. Replant the pine cones just for fun. And then next episode we will we'll prepare and jump to Shipwrecked. That sounds like a plan. Sometimes when I'm recording these, I can't tell exactly how long the episode is because I record, and when I do things like relog to for the trees or for a lantern or something, I let the recording just run, and so it sometimes gives me a false reading on how long I've actually been recording. But It says 33 minutes right now. So I'm going to assume that we're nearing the half-hour mark. It'd be good to refill my lantern too, but at a certain point, you know, you can't be too prepared. All right, so we'll grab the sextant, we'll grab the Seaworthy, we'll make a place for the Seaworthy. Let's grab the old sextant. I keep calling it a sextant. It's the Seaworthy. We'll grab the old bell because we're going up there in the morning. Go over here. We should have. Oh no, we need what, 4 nightmare fuel. And we only needed 4 living logs. We'll stick the rest of those in there. And let's make us up a Seaworthy. So this is the Seaworthy, and this is the Seaworthy. I got you now. Bam. All right, so it's gonna go. Honestly, it could go right there. Let me. I'm gonna get plenty of logs. I'm gonna make a few more floorboards, and we'll dig out. I'll dig out this section here so that it matches. Is that right? Just a 4x4? Is this space gonna be equal to this space? Yeah. All right. So this is our closet area, and this is gonna be our Seaworthy area. We need 4. 1, 2, 3. We don't have enough to make 4 just yet, but I'm sure that I can come up with enough logs to make 1 wooden flooring out of my chests. Yes, I can. Oh, I got boards. I got boards already. Boards, 1 wooden floors. All right, that goes there. Pitchfork, your squares are annoying to me, so go away. And then our wooden flooring can go down there. Now we want to make sure our Seaworthy has a prominent and central position in this quadrant. So butterfly, if you would be so kind as to move. Let's pick this up. Oh, pick up. You're not gonna pick up the lantern. There you go. All right, so this should be the middle, and I want it to go in the middle here. You know what? That looks good. Bada bing, Seaworthy. And we'll place our lantern, place the lower one back down right there. And then we will call that an episode. And oh no, I'll go get my logs. I'll re-log and then go get my logs. And then we'll call it an episode. All right, Seaworthy built. Turf goes back in El Chestico. Can't go in there. It'll go in there. Can't go in there. Oh, I got a lot of turf. Let's eat up that bacon and eggs. We got our old bell. All right, let's go get our trees in a trice. And I guess I don't know if there's a limit to how many pine cones you can plant, but I'm gonna replant all of these plus all the pine cones I get from doing the old bell shuffle, as it were. I'm gonna feed all of those pine cones to the mouth thing. What is it called? The jumpy hole thing. The wormhole. The wormhole. That's my old brain is just old and also a brain, but it doesn't function as well as it perhaps once did. Anyways, I'll see you at the wormhole. All right, the trees aren't huge, and this is not optimal. I could wait, but you know I'm impatient. We're gonna hope against hope that the old bell does not break our flingo. Let's ring it up and wait for 1, 2 stomps. 1, 2, and run away. Boom. Good. Oh, come on. I don't know where to stand so that that doesn't happen. It's very frustrating. I'm very frustrating. I'm terribly vexed. I guess, oh, did it kill something? And it missed one tree. Whatever. Alright, I'm gonna spend apparently ages picking up all this stuff. And can I make a flingo? I need way more ice. I only need 15 ice. Some over there. I have to make a pickaxe. There's some down here. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with that yet. I'm not gonna redo the flingo right now. That may be unwise, but I probably am not gonna have enough space for all these logs, but we'll see. I'll do what I can, and I'll pick up these logs, go back to base, drop them off, and come back and pick up some more. But I will get all my logs under control, and I will replant all of the acorns through the wormhole just for next time. Although I should go ahead and just do the whole cycle. Alright, well, I'll cut out me picking up all of these. By whole cycle, I mean I should go ahead and replant the flingo, set the pine cones on fire, make sure they turn into saplings, then jump to Shipwrecked. And so I'll cut out me picking up all the rest of these logs and pine cones. Alright, picked up all of that stuff, and I picked up all the pine cones and all of the wood, and I did mine enough ice and make enough stuff, get enough ingredients to make another flingo. I believe this only has to be, well, I guess I'm gonna put it like that. Maybe it's too close. I don't know if only this outer edge has to touch this, or if the whole thing has to be encompassed. And I don't wanna screw it up and waste a flingo. So we'll put it there. It's off. Good. Oh, I had one too many ice. It was only 14. All right, I'll eat that for no reason. Jump in the wormhole, and then we will. And then we'll take all of these luscious pine cones and feed our friendly neighborhood wormhole all of the pine cones that we have. And yeah, and that will be our episode. I'll just finish feeding these guys up off camera. Come on. And next time we will certainly, I know I've been saying this for I don't know how long, but next time we'll certainly go to Shipwrecked. So until then, my name's Rantry. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.